What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into this episode of English Turks, where I review your favorite Turkish series with and without English subtitles. And today, we're talking about Sen Cal Kapimi. Alright, guys, so I know I've been gone for a minute. I know. This whole COVID-19 thing was not fun, especially on my end here in America. So if you're in America, you kind of understand how it is. And also, I'm in sunny South Florida where it's like just really chaotic. And so it's been so hard for me to film anything and do anything, even though I did film quite a few episodes. I just never had the opportunity to edit and post them. So I am back, and I wanted to start off with reviewing this show that I fell upon just through Facebook and being in different groups and just hearing about this show that was being compared to John's show. So I decided to give it a chance, and I want to share a quick review of my thoughts on the show. So I actually watched all the episodes that have aired so far, and so I kind of want to give my thoughts on it based on what I've seen so far, and hopefully you guys can share what your thoughts are in the comments below. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and like this video, and if you share a comment, you never know, I might just reply. I love to kind of feed off of what you guys are thinking. So Sen Cal Kapimi is based on these two characters, Eda and Serkan, and I've actually never seen either of the actors in any other scripts or any other series. I don't know, like I felt like I've seen Hande in something, that's her name. I felt like I've seen her in something, but I can't pinpoint what show it is. So if you guys have seen anything with her in it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll look it up to see if that's what it is, if I've seen it before. But they've been doing a really good job. I kind of like how, you know, what they're portraying and how they're portraying the characters. I really like it. So the show is called Sen Cal Kapimi, which I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not sure if I'm saying Cal or it's supposed to be Chow. I'm not really sure. But it stands for You Knock on My Door. That's the English translation that I found. And I'm kind of confused about it because I haven't seen anybody knock on anyone's door. She just walks into his garden, and he never goes into the house without her, into her place without her being there. Even his office door, it swivels, it stays the whole wall is open, basically. So I don't know why it's called You Knock on My Door. That was a weird title to choose for this show, but I guess it's the door of the heart. Who knows? So I like the show. It's an interesting show to watch. It's a little different from your regular, series that they usually air with the love stories. But this one is same girl is angry at rich guy and then all of a sudden falls for rich guy. It's the same underlying base theme, but they went about it a little bit differently. So I want to talk about just the plot line of the story right now. And some of the things that were just a little bit too far-fetched for me. I don't know if they did it on purpose to make it like interesting to watch, but to me it was just like, I just found it annoyingly dumb. So let me share, and then you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. So I have my notes down here because, you know, I never can remember anyone's name, and I can never remember half the things that I want to say. So I made sure I wrote some notes. So let's start with the fact that she loses her scholarship, and then she proceeds to go into a conference and yell at him while he's on stage, and there was absolutely no security to come and defuse the situation. That I found was a little bit ridiculous. If you're talking about a millionaire, there has to be some kind of security. I would have liked it if they had put like a security guard coming to start to remove her, and then he stops them and says, wait, let me see who you are, you know. And then she proceeds to go outside and scratch his, I'm going to assume, very expensive car. And the only reference he makes to the scratching of the car, besides just being slightly mad at her on the outside of the car, is keeping the lipstick a little bit later on in the scenes when she goes to get her purse back. And in my head, I was just thinking, now this is really ridiculous. Like, no person in their right mind gets caught scratching someone's car, and that person does not try to get any kind of recompense for that. And then to top it off, not only does she scratch the car and get caught, she proceeds to handcuff herself to him and say, "Take me to the police." That was like the most dumbest thing I'd ever seen. I'm sorry. Common sense is just the stupidest thing I've ever seen, ever. You don't know that man from scritch or scratch. You don't know what he would do to you. And then on him also, like, you don't know this girl. I don't care how cute she is. I don't care if she actually lost her scholarship. But the fact that, first of all, she not only damaged your property, which she could have gone to jail for, she could have been sued for, all kinds of things that could have caused her problems. But then on top of that, like, you know, you're going to handcuff yourself to this person. And so, like, to me, that was really dumb. I get that they were looking for a way to keep them tied to each other for a period of time, but to me, that was kind of stupid. And then for him to try to proceed with a meeting that he had to go to, just taking this random girl with him to this meeting was, I don't know, guys. I'm all for the Turkish dizzies, but when the plot is just really stupid, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm going to call it what it is. It was stupid. I don't know who wrote that part, but that was kind of dumb. And then why is the ex sending handcuffs as an invitation to an engagement? I get the irony about it. I get what they were trying to play out with the handcuffs, but it was kind of like, anyway. You know, you have to find a way. So that was their way, and I thought it was a little bit, like, crazy. Another thing that bothered me about it, about the plot line in the story, was when she ends up covering for Melek as a stewardess. And I found it very kind of ridiculous that, number one, they're going to let a random girl be a stewardess on a private plane with a very expensive, you know, like, this is supposed to be like a multimillionaire flying a private jet. And you would think that a company is just going to allow some random person to take her place. That sounds really stupid. I mean, these people that work on these airplanes, they go through specific training to deal with all kinds of things. Why would they take, that's such a big liability. And I'm not saying that I can't see beyond that. I don't know. Are they just trying to make it look really stupid? I don't know. It's just me. Let me know, guys, in the comments. So yeah, not only did she replace her as the stewardess on this plane, but she also, as a flight attendant, I guess, she also was not introduced. Like, how someone, no matter when you go on a plane, I've never flown a private jet, but I would assume that he would have been welcomed as he got on the plane. He didn't just get on the plane and put on a seatbelt and then the plane starts flying. I mean, you're gonna be introduced to your pilot and to your flight attendant. And he wasn't introduced to her at all, so she had no clue he was there. He had no clue she was there. And then she was already sitting in the stewardess box, and she didn't get claustrophobic until she ran back into the stewardess box. And I'm a person who experiences claustrophobic episodes like that, so I can understand why she would feel that way. But at the same time, I was like, you were already in there, the curtain was already closed, and now you're just, boom. I know it's a mental thing, but anyway. So there was quite a few things about the plot was just random and kind of dumb. And then, I mean, even to top it off, to make it even more crazy, so she goes through this episode, and then she proceeds to sit with him, by him on the plane, and then she proceeds, he's serving her now. Okay. So not only does she sit with him on the plane, but then on top of that, he starts serving her. And then when the plane lands, she never once, I don't know, she never talks to the pilot, because if she had no idea what to do with herself, wouldn't she just ask the pilot what he's going to do within the waiting time? And then she just leaves the airplane and goes with him wherever he's going, this guy that she doesn't really know that well. So I get it that they have to find a way to put them together, and they had to find a way to make it plausible that he would make her into his fiance. But it's just, oh my gosh, like, I was like, I wish they would write something a little bit more realistic, but I get it. It's just a show. So anyway, those were the things about the story plot that I was like not that much a fan of. So I want to talk about what I do like about the show. Okay, I kind of gave you my ugh. Now I'm going to give you my That's nice. So I like how the plot is moving gradually. A lot of these shows, they kind of push it super fast. But even with all the far-fetched stuff, all the unbelievable things, it's still, I like the way that they're putting, the way they slowly put them together, find reasons to make them stay with each other longer and longer and longer and longer. So that I like. And a lot of Turkish Disneys, they don't do it that well. So, and I think that's why a lot of them do end up getting canceled, because people just don't want to follow the storyline because it's moving so like rapid and it makes absolutely no sense. So even though a lot of scenes don't make sense, the plot is moving very nicely. I do like the friends that they placed with Eda. I like the friends. I love Fifi. She's spunky. I absolutely love that they paired her with this awkward person, Erdem. He's kind of awkward, kind of weird, and she seems like cool and aloof and everything. And to pair them together, I think it was a very nice, unique thing to do. I like how she just appeared out of nowhere and unlocked the handcuffs, which could have been done from way in the beginning. So anyway, I like those things. I like her. I also like the lawyer, which is Jeren. She's the lawyer, right? I like her. I like that they made her a lawyer and also a fashionista. So she has some good friends. And then they have Melek also, which I like. She's like the awkward person. In the beginning, you would think that would be her sister because she was sneaking out the house and that the aunt was the mom, but then you find out it's the aunt and it's a friend, which is cool. Anyway, so yes, I like that pairing, Fifi and Erdem. I also like Serkan's friend, Engin. Engin, I think that's his name. I like that in the beginning, it just seems like he is going to be paired off with Jeren, and that like they'll probably build like a friendship type love thing. And that's what it really did seem like in the beginning, even though they were calling each other friends. And it just seemed like Piril, which is his co-worker, it seemed like she was going to be like the mean, person that will cause problems in the whole situation. But it honestly seems like they're going to make her into that person that's not understood very well, and it looks like Engin really does like her and wants to be with her and not Jeren, and Jeren kind of knows that and is trying to help him with that. So I like that. I love that they did that, because I'm so tired of every show making the rich person seem, or like the wealthy person or the ex person seem like an evil person, when honestly a lot of the times, why does that have to be the case? So that's my favorite thing about this show. Even with Selin, I mean, I get that she still has feelings for her ex, and being that they did not break up very long ago, it makes sense. It makes sense that she would still have feelings for him even though she's engaged to another man. So they're not making her seem like the bad person, and I like that they didn't make Ferit seem like a bad person. It seems like the only real bad person here is Khan, and he's using his friendship with Ferit and his fake relationship with Melek to get to Serkan. But I like that Ferit was really honestly, I don't know why he took the picture anyway, but still, people do that. So I was like, okay, he made a mistake, and Selin's trying to protect him. So I really like that. I like that the people that they could easily make into evil, bad people are not being portrayed like that right now. Who knows what they're going to do with those characters in the future, but I like that they're not like that as of the moment, especially since Selin is part owner of the company. I guess both fathers, those are their kids, and they wanted their kids to end up together. So I really do like that. I like that this play on with Khan, because sometimes I expect Khan to just be super evil, especially with Melek, because what he's doing right now is really bad. And it just seems like this person that just feels horrible about what happened to his dad and is trying to get revenge for that, even though he's revenging the wrong person. Like, if you're gonna revenge someone, you need to go after Serkan's dad, not after Serkan, because it's not Serkan who did it. So there are people out there that are like that. They're like, hey, I'm the kid, I gotta stick up for my pops. And so that's where I'm at with Khan. He has done some shady things, and he is using Melek, but like even when he's with Melek, he's even when like he hugs her, I'm expecting this evil smile. But I don't get that. I know he's probably gonna be like the actual just bad person, but I like that it's not that forthcoming as of yet. So those are my thoughts. I'm just throwing it out there. I've watched quite a few episodes, and so now we're at this point where Sir Khan is trying to figure out how did Khan get his hands on their designs, and because the only other hand that he gave it to was Ira, he's blaming Ira and he's not thinking it through. So I'm excited to see where this is going to go. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with the way I've thought about the characters. Do you agree with my thoughts on the ridiculousness of the plot, how it's going and stuff? I still like the show even though those things happened, but let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I can't wait to respond, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can get notified when I post more videos. Bye.